Welcome back, everybody. Today we are back for another video of Doki Doki Literature Club. And you can use skip button to fast forward through the text you've already read. Alright. Another day passes and it's time for a club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Milkman! What's up, Sayori? How you doing, cuz? Looks like you're in a good mood today. You know me. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in the good mood. But I guess it's always simple things with you anyways. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. You come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Ah! That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that? All of a sudden? No reason, really. Just wanted to look at it. Ah! Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Ha ha ha! I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair! How'd you even know? Simple, really. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Oh. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was just listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. Wow! I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Milkman to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough. Retribution. Ah. Did I just... I didn't mean that or anything. Whatever. God. I got too absorbed into my book. Oh. Ugh. Oh.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think like that.
You're right.
Enough. I did something bad, and now I have to accept that revolution. Retribution. That! Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But! You wouldn't have come if I weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on. Give me more credit than that, Sayori. Oh! Oh! What happened to her? Who hit her? What is that? Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about cupcakes, and I was totally worth seeing your reaction, though.
Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it already. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good! Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue! Ow! I bit my tongue! Ah!
You're going through a lot over just one cookie, bro.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez. Beggar can't be choosers, bro. But yours is chocolate.
Yours is chocolate.
Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you share this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Jeez, bro.
Fine. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Nah, she jolted, bro. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Where's Monica anyways?
Good question, dude. And have you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. Oh. That's a bit unusual. I have no idea what's happening. Hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay, bro. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular overall.
You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true.
Excuse me?
Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry I'm late, super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. So strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something first, Monica. Dates. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yeah! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is it so? In that case, I won't let you down, Milkman. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Do not worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thank you. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyways. Looks like everyone else has settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Milkman! Milkman! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna get some supplies from the another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know, the festival's coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff, so I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yeah! Okay, Monica, we'll be right back. Are you going with the milkman to get these supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'll be happy to go with you. But I wanted to go. So much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper to... Okay. Ready, milkman? Yeah, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the halls. Honestly, feels like I'm taking a kid to a mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. Ready poetry performance. Performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on the stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds nice. Kind of dull. Hey, you McMahon, you're not thinking about it right off the way. It's just about reading the poems. It's about performing them. Like you say the lines of a poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what ends I have summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Eh, you meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that it's pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Oh, don't say that. It's embarrassing me. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, I'm super excited. The festival's going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, Milkman, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. Mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this, but in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in a room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight into the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons? Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're all kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get too distracted, we still need to find... Wait! I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Take your time then. And at least move aside so I can look for poster paper. Oh, I dropped one by accident. What the f... Okay, throw it these, bro! Yeah! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right onto the shelf. She falls to the floor. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill over her lap. Owie! You okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori. It's just like you, isn't it? Come on. Let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by her waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hand, Sayori. But it hurts so much. Just do it for a second. Oh. Whoa! Whoa! Why is she sitting like that? Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Milkman, where would I even be around at this time? Oh, ice. Yeah. I guess the cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. Ah, what are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than a drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I'll purchase that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She's still sitting there. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop the crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled. Sayori here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Oh, sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crown, so that's good. Hey, milkman, this kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time. I would always try keeping up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways, like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Hey, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit of it. I guess I was always focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Look, man, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people, even after all these years. You're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you have friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Milkman, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest with myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up after college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make up any promises, but well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyways, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs, trying to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Oh, you are back. Good timing. I was about to already start with our sharing poems. Hey, Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons to speck my forehead in the shelf. Well, anyways, were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh, I have it right. Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff! Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. Found the poster paper, too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Milkman. Well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Ha! Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everybody. Are you ready to share your poems? I guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, we'll return to my seat. Who should I show my poem to first? Let's do Yuri this time. Let's see what you've written for today, or whatever. Huh? Well done, Milkman. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. Shut up, dude. God. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. Because I'm perfect. I am a pretty princess, you know. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. Write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing.
I have a, well, example if you'd like to read it.
Of course. Go on. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Oh my god. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by a scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of my bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon intimates its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of the raccoon friend, I slice the bread. Fresh and soft, the raccoon comes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy every time. I brandish my cutting knife. The raccoon slows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread. I feel myself again. That was so hard to read.
I was a little more daring than with this one yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. You know, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imaginary imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it that face value, then I can't even figure out what's it supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that's different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me is to indulge in more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep myself to. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them, you know? Or whatever, you don't gotta believe me or anything. Gosh, oh, God!
Why do you keep them to yourself?
But, well, because, they're embarrassing! God, Dad, stop asking so many questions! People would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Milkman?
Well, yeah, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, some things makes us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I may be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener.
Ah, no problem.
Who should I show my poem to next?
Let's do Natsuki. I want to do that voice.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either.
You. Huh?
Huh? You? What?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey! What makes you... Wait, maybe there was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience, bro. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
And think so?
Yeah, well I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you ever really stuck from her type? Sayori has a type all of a sudden. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how could someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around dead weight.
That was a little unnecessary. Think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away letting go of like a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem, bro. Here.
Alright. God. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy held me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friend starts to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't get hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world's better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. What's wrong with spiders?
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up, bro. You didn't think that was the best I could do?
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in the poem. I doubt I have to explain it, bro. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. Sorry, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone who agrees that subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
You know people like that?
Of course it's about how everyone thinks mine. That doesn't matter, it can't be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to, bro. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of. People find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But if that makes people stupid, who cares what people like, as long as they're not hurting anyone? It makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Huh. That's funny. Yuri wrote something about that similar today. Ah! Wait.
Huh? You say Yuri?
Yeah? She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she's something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about the things.
Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything.
Natsuki has trouble finding words.
I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, bro. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure, and Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. Ugh! That's the way you put it. It sounds like she's learned her lesson.
I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, bro. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too. So look forward to it.
Oh. Who should show my poem to? I should show poem next. Sayori. Milkman, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's in this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... No way! Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think that's it. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Not really thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life like an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking? Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess that's what I'm saying. I feel more feelings through you than I can feel through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand. When I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey! I'm not a kid, you know. You sure about that? Well, maybe. Sayori starts filling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Milkman, will you give me your poem? I gotta want to keep it. Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Whatever. I'll give it to you when you go home. Really? Snap. God, why should she keep getting hit? I broke my pencil! Sayori hastily bends down to pick the piece of paper up. She dropped. For being in net of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk behind her to support her knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her to hit her desk. Anyways, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. It's not as good as yours. Easy, don't worry. Just give me the poem! Oh. Don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Like a ball of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle of Starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like that time's elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friend looked through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and come by friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who weren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. That's depressing. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me something to hold on. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. Point is it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? Oh, you've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? Hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get so ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Who should I show my poem to next? Monica!
Hi again, milkman. How was the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with the masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You'll never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, there you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Alright, it's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like dynamic duo.
It's kind of exaggerating it.
Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? And again, I don't blame you for being a little shy.
Not shy, it's just,
I just tease. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everybody, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them share of time. And you can talk to me every time and then too. I am not like unapproachable or anything, am I?
no, nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all.
Hey, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or anything. I really didn't mean it like that.
Don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, spanning, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Yeah, I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like the playing with space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words and totally change the mood of your poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. Still hard for me to tell what's about, though. Sometimes asking what the poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as physical expression of feeling, or conversation with the reader. So putting it away that not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tips of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing difficult situation. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected might happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Ha ha ha. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Monica, what are you saying? Hold up, Monica, what are you saying? You said something about saving my game. Okay, everybody. We are about done reading each other's poems, alright? I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come sit at front of room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days, bro. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's right, it's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. God. Do not worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more field decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Marco. Yes, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori is going to put it on posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hey, Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It is a lot to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I am sorry. But, I still think we should give it our best. We are the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event of each good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. The more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone the literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That is right, and it is those reasons that we are in this club today. Do not share that with others, to inspire them to find the feeling that brought you here in the first place. I know you do. I know we all do. And if it all takes standing in front of room for 2 minutes to recite poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine, God. I guess I'll just have to get over with it.
Alrighty then! Yo,
Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's affected faces.
Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. God.
Hey, it's everybody! Let's go! You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me, bro. God.
Oh gosh, it'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of everybody.
No way, bro.
Monica! This is too sudden!
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect me to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. I can go next.
Aha, of course.
Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something that she's done before, or is she simply natural? I glance around. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitement. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica. Good job.
Oh, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set good example. Are you ready to go, Sayori?
I'll go next.
Yuri's fired up all the... Yuri clutches the sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri.
Oh, that's Sayori.
You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering voice transforms into a sharp syllables of a fierce, confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns and structures that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the poem.
Shut! This one is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you recite to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it will become the best way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somewhat feels like her soft voice is made in perfect match. The poem ain't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on a paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori! Even the milkman liked it. Thank you. I guess that is good. Shut. God dang it! Forget the voices, dude.
I guess that's good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori.
You monkey!
Stop it!
The atmosphere of the poem fits you nicely. But it might be the other poems that wouldn't fit as well, the kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where the sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little bit more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean.
That's well, I've been practicing that comp thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everybody. And next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Milkman. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Milkman lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Natsuki. It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else is. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less your ability, more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That is something that will improve over time. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. It just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going, bro.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called,
Why are you not looking at me?
because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if it's giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say, bro. You better not make me do that again.
Oh, well. Do you at least feel prepared to recite the poem in front of every other people?
I mean, doing it in front of the people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it'd be way other way around me.
Well, that's just how it is, bro.
Well, I guess that is the case. You won't have much to worry about for festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what is happening like now. Make sure you pick poem and get enough practice before festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets to let you know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That is fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting on all this effort for club. Makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everybody. I think that is about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try poem for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far. I'd like to continue that, so as for festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow. And then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I cannot wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, you ready to go, Sayori? Yep.
Look at you two, always going home together like that.
It is kind of adorable, isn't it? These guys, I make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Milkman, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's just go already. God. I walk home with Sayori once more, even though it's only been a few days and a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is feeling a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to. I mean, Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, oh, I would walk home with Yuri. I would still walk home with Sayori. Well, I have a chance with Sayori more than I have a chance with anyone else. So, let's do it. let's please the woman. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
Hey, but she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez, dude. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Milkman. You think about me too much sometimes.
Yuri would desert if she wanted to, so... Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of it in speculating something that's never going to happen? Conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? All right. I say, yeah, let's do for her today. Probably love, hope, marriage, joy, color, awesome, journey, crap, lollipop, crap. That's probably gonna be her. Yeah, kidding. Peaceful. Rain cloud. Amazing. Calm. Happiness. Sugar. Hair. Adventure. Sing. Dream. Alright, cool. Oh, man. I am the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. We're here practicing piano again? Yes. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. I remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't all for you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help for the festival too.
I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great.
Hey, weren't you complaining about this yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. It's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious snacks.
You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid?
Squid? It's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people?
I didn't say it like that. Besides, what do you mean by all of you people?
Because it's right in your name. Monica.
That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our event for now, okay? You monkey, stop
it! Fine. Your actions aren't as fun as yours or Sayori's anyways, bro.
Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyways? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting in the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori! I wave my hand. Oh, why does she look sad? I wave my hand in front of her face. Hey! You're spacing out again. Oh! Hey, sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Alright. Dude, something is off with you. I swear to God, something's gonna happen. I don't know. I am... just... You say so. I weirdly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Milkmaid, what is up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. I am not surprised I'm not the one asking you, Milkmaid. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's really liked it. Never really liked this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It is important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
You bet that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure?
Maybe she just had a hard time bringing up with the person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe on her mind is you, Milkman.
Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know?
Yeah.
A girl has a crush on me. Let's go!
Me, get a dub in the chat, lads.
She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her.
What? No way. Sayori, it's always like that. She's always full of sunshine. It's not any different from than it's always been.
You're so funny, Milkman. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so tearful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? Oh, I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyways? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I tried to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up in front of her desk, walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet I can't hear a thing from her. Here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Alright, good time. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. And if you want more, just comment what you liked about the video, you know? If you want me to do more stuff, like more games like this. Anyways, make sure to drink your milk, make your bones big and strong, and watch behind your ears, because you got to keep yourself looking party for the girls, you know? Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye!